The growing number of healthcare workers either in isolation or quarantine due to COVID-19 exposure is causing significant strain at the country's largest hospital, according to former Health Minister Dr. Dwayne Sands, who says hospitals can no longer manage as many patients as they once did.
This is a very challenging time.
The daily COVID count has been in the triple digits for the last 2 weeks. Sands, who spoke to the Nassau Guardian on Friday, says the surge, believed to be driven by the more transmissible Omicron variant, could persist for a few more weeks, given what has happened in other countries around the world. And as the number of hospitalizations increased locally, so has the number of healthcare workers impacted by the virus.
There is no doubt that there's been phenomenal attrition from the human resources in the healthcare system across the public and private sector in the Bahamas. At one point, Doctors Hospital was out more than 100 staff members, and the Public Hospitals Authority by a comparable number. I think the total between the two was around 270 healthcare workers in total. It is impossible to maintain normalcy with that type of attrition.
Earlier this week, Health Minister Dr. Michael Darville said as many as 180 healthcare workers in the public system was either in isolation or quarantine.
You now have a different metric. And so, whereas you may have been able to manage 100 people before, now that you have far less people out because of illness or resignation, you are not going to be able to manage the same number the same way.
On Wednesday, the Bahamas recorded 178 new cases of COVID-19. 119 people with COVID-19 were hospitalized, though all of them were not exhibiting COVID-19 symptoms.
But there is no doubt that there are people hospitalized in intensive care units on ventilatory support, on high flow oxygen with COVID today. And those numbers are not insignificant.
The government is bringing on 50 nurses from Cuba to assist in the fight. Those nurses were expected to arrive today. Reporting for the Guardian News Network, I'm Berthany McDermott.